In this video, we will review continuing education requirements. All brokers holding a North Carolina real estate license must comply with the continuing education requirements that are mandatory under Commission Rule 58A.1702. Each license year, every broker shall complete 8 hours of real estate continuing education (CE) courses prior to 11:59 p.m. on June 10. There are only two exceptions to the continuing education requirement. 1. Provisional brokers do not have to complete CE for the very first renewal of their license. Number 2. Those individuals holding a limited non-resident commercial broker's license are exempt from CE requirements in North Carolina. All other brokers must complete the required 8 hours of North Carolina-approved CE. The CE is required of all those who hold a North Carolina broker's license. It does not matter what state the broker is living in. It does not matter if the broker has not been in North Carolina during the license year. It does not matter if the broker took CE in another state. It does not matter if the broker has a license in another jurisdiction. The rule is simple and straightforward. If you have a North Carolina broker's license, you need to complete 8 hours of North Carolina-approved CE every year prior to 11:59 p.m. on June 10. For every broker, the required CE consists of 4 hours in a mandatory update course and 4 hours of an NC-approved elective. For the 4-hour update portion of continuing education, provisional brokers and brokers must attend the general update course. Brokers that are BIC eligible or acting as a BIC must take the Broker in Charge Update course. Both the General Update course and the Broker in Charge Update course are offered by several certified education providers throughout the state and may be taken in person or synchronously through an online platform such as Zoom. There is no asynchronous online self-paced or distance version of the update courses. A broker who has a license status of either BIC eligible or BIC that fails to take the Broker in Charge Update course will lose BIC eligible and BIC status and cannot regain that status without complying with all of the requirements of Rule 58.0110. Neither the General Update nor the Broker in Charge Update course can be used by a broker to fulfill the 4-hour elective portion of the CE requirement. The 4-hour elective portion of continuing education must be obtained from a course approved by the North Carolina Real Estate Commission for CE credit prior to the broker taking the course. There are over 600 different CE electives approved for brokers to take in North Carolina. North Carolina does not accept CE certificates from other states or other courses the broker may have taken, unless that course was previously submitted and approved for CE credit in North Carolina. There is no equivalent credit for brokers in North Carolina. 4-hour elective education courses may be taken in person, synchronously through an online platform such as Zoom, or taken a synchronous online self-paced distance learning course. You will need to complete all continuing education elective courses that are conducted through distance learning within 30 days of course registration. You can check the current continuing education schedule on ncrec.gov. Click on the Education tab, then scroll down to the Search CE Course Schedules tab and search for your desired course. You can also search for course providers and their locations. A broker who fails to complete the 8 hours of required CE by 11:59 p.m. on June 10th will cause their license to become inactive on July 1st. There are no continuing education courses offered in North Carolina from June 11th through June 30th, and no continuing education credit may be provided for any courses taken during that period of time. A broker whose license is on inactive status must immediately cease all brokerage activities, may not engage in any activities or communication with clients for whom they have been working, and may not earn any real estate commissions or referral fees. When a broker who is serving as broker in charge or a qualifying broker becomes inactive, all affiliated brokers are severed and firms and sole proprietorships are affected as well. In addition, a broker who has a license status of either BIC eligible or BIC allows their license to go inactive. They lose BIC eligible and BIC status, and cannot regain a status without complying with all of the requirements of Rule 58A.0110. Licenses that are inactive due to CE deficiencies must comply with the requirements of Rule 58A.0504 if they wish to regain active status. What is required under that rule will vary based on how long the license remains inactive. Failing to properly complete continuing education in a timely fashion and failing to properly renew licenses in a timely fashion can be costly, affects a broker's ability to be in business, and can require a substantial investment of time, energy, and stress. Doing it right is simple. Visit ncrec.gov for more information.